9 ways real Sigma male deal with his dark side. Ever wondered about the darker aspects of Sigma males, the lone wolves of society? Welcome to the enigmatic world of Sigma males, a breed of men often misunderstood and misjudged. They stand apart from the common male archetypes, the alphas and betas, carving their own solitary path. Sigma males are the introverted counterparts of alphas. They are self-sufficient and self-reliant. They thrive on their independence. They're not leaders of the pack like alphas, nor are they followers like betas. They're the wanderers, the explorers, the ones who choose to dance to the beat of their own drum. They're not driven by a thirst for social validation or power, but by their own inner compass. Unlike alphas, who are outgoing and assertive, or betas, who often seek acceptance and approval, Sigmas are quiet observers. They listen more than they talk, and they think more than they speak. They have a mysterious aura around them, a quiet strength that is intriguing yet intimidating. But just like any other archetype, Sigma males too have their darker side. This isn't about vilifying them, but about understanding them better. For every strength, there's a potential weakness, a dark side that can manifest if not acknowledged and managed. For Sigma males, their independence can turn into isolation, their self-reliance into stubbornness, and their quiet strength into silent struggle. They might struggle with emotional expression, social disconnect, perfectionism, fear of vulnerability, and the quest for acceptance. These aren't flaws, but challenges, part and parcel of the Sigma male's journey. It's a fascinating exploration, one that can provide insights not just for Sigma males, but for anyone who interacts with them. As we embark on this journey together, let's remember that it's not about judging or labeling, but about understanding and empathizing. It's about acknowledging the dark side, not as something to be feared, but as a part of the whole. It's about recognizing that every person, every archetype, has its own set of challenges, and that's what makes us human. As we delve into the shadows, remember that understanding is the first step towards acceptance. Let's move forward into the enigma of Sigma males, the lone wolves of society. Isolation, a double-edged sword. How does it impact a Sigma male? Let's delve into the paradox that is the Sigma male's solitary existence. This is a man who thrives in his own company, a lone wolf who finds comfort in the quiet corners of his own mind. But what happens when that solitude becomes too heavy to bear? Sigma males often stand apart from the crowd, not because they are antisocial, but because they are intrinsically self-reliant. They are the architects of their own worlds, crafting a life that suits their needs and desires. They find solace in solitude, using it as a tool to recharge, reflect, and create. Solitude for a Sigma male is like a well-worn book. It's familiar, comforting, and full of endless possibilities. But like any double-edged sword, solitude has its drawbacks. It can be a slippery slope into loneliness, disconnection, and isolation. The very thing that provides a Sigma male with his strength can also be his Achilles heel. The comfort of solitude can sometimes morph into a prison of isolation, trapping him in a world of his own making. This is the paradox of the Sigma male's isolation. The self-imposed solitude that allows them to flourish can also lead to feelings of disconnection from society. They might find themselves detached, not only from the world around them, but also from their own emotions. This detachment can make them seem aloof or distant to others, creating a barrier that can be challenging to overcome. But don't mistake this for weakness. It's simply a part of the Sigma male's complex character. The struggle with solitude and isolation is a testament to their resilience. It's a battle they fight silently, a part of their journey towards self-understanding and acceptance. So, yes, isolation can be a double-edged sword for Sigma males. It's a tool they use to build their unique lives, but also a challenge they must continually navigate. Solitude for Sigma males, then, is both a sanctuary and a prison. In silence, do Sigma males struggle more than they reveal? This question opens a door into the unspoken world of Sigma males, a world often masked by their quiet demeanor and the solitude they cherish. Sigma males are known for their introverted nature, a trait that sets them apart from their extroverted alpha and beta counterparts. Yet this introversion is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it gives them the independence and self-reliance they are celebrated for. On the other, it births internal struggles that they often bear silently. their battles unseen and unheard by the world. The first struggle lies in their need for solitude. Sigma males thrive in their own company. They relish the quiet, the calm, the space to think and reflect. But this solitude can sometimes morph into loneliness, a shadowy companion that lingers, unwanted yet present. This loneliness is not a sign of weakness, but rather a silent struggle they grapple with, a testament to their human vulnerability. Next, we find the struggle of self-reliance. Sigma males pride themselves on their independence, their ability to navigate life's storms without needing to lean on others. Yet in this self-reliance, there is a silent battle, a battle against the fear of needing others, a battle against admitting that sometimes they too might need a helping hand. Lastly, there is the struggle of introspection. Sigma males are thinkers, individuals who delve deep into their minds, exploring thoughts and ideas that many would shy away from. This introspective nature, while a strength, can also lead to overthinking, self-doubt, and a harsh self-criticism that they keep hidden behind their stoic facade. These silent struggles are part of the Sigma male's journey, battles that they wage within themselves. They are the dark side of their strength, the price they pay for their independence and introversion. Yet, they are also a testament to their resilience, their ability to endure and overcome. The silent struggles of Sigma males are battles fought in the quiet. This statement rings true, a solemn acknowledgement of the unseen battles that these enigmatic individuals face, a recognition of their silent strength. Emotions, a complex puzzle. How do Sigma males navigate this maze? Diving into the depths of a Sigma male's emotional world, we find ourselves in a labyrinth of complexities. Sigma males are known for their stoic demeanor, their ability to remain composed in the face of adversity. But what lies beneath this calm exterior? Let's explore. Firstly, we need to understand the Sigma male's close relationship with stoicism. In a world filled with chaos, the Sigma male finds solace in his ability to remain unflustered. This stoicism isn't a mask, but rather a philosophy of life. It's a conscious choice to respond to situations rather than react, to maintain control over their emotions rather than let emotions control them. Yet, this stoicism can sometimes lead to emotional suppression. The Sigma male, with his high value on rationality and control, may find it difficult to express emotions that he perceives as irrational or disruptive. This doesn't mean that they don't experience these emotions. Quite the contrary, they feel deeply but choose to process their feelings internally rather than externalize them. However, this internalization can become a double-edged sword. On one hand, it allows the Sigma male to navigate life with a level-headed approach. On the other, it can lead to emotional bottling. When emotions are suppressed rather than expressed, they don't just disappear. They simmer beneath the surface, waiting to boil over. The Sigma male, aware of this, often seeks out solitary activities that allow for emotional release. It could be a long walk amidst nature, an intense workout, or even a quiet evening of introspection. These solitary activities provide a safe space for the Sigma male to untangle his emotions, to understand them, and to let them out in a controlled and constructive manner. So, while the emotional landscape of a Sigma male may seem like a maze from the outside, from their perspective, it's a well-navigated path. They understand their emotions, they just choose to handle them differently. The emotional world of a Sigma male is a labyrinth of complexities. In a world built on connections, where does the Sigma male stand? This question brings us to the heart of a Sigma male's intriguing relationship with society. Sigma males are the lone wolves of humanity, the silent observers who watch the world from a distance. They don't reject society. They simply choose to exist beside it, not within it. It's not a matter of disdain or superiority, but a preference for solitude, a thirst for independence that outweighs the need for social interaction. However, this independence comes at a cost. In a world where networking and social connections often dictate success, Sigma males find themselves in a unique predicament. Their tendency to go against the grain, to reject the unspoken rules of social engagement, often leads to a disconnect, a gap between them and the rest of society. But is this disconnect a disadvantage or a mere side effect of their unique way of life? This is a question that many have pondered. Sigma males, with their self-sufficient nature and introverted tendencies, often find themselves on the outskirts of social circles. They are the outliers, the ones who observe and analyze but rarely participate. They are not swayed by societal norms and expectations, choosing instead to live by their own rules. This might appear to be a form of rebellion, but it's not. It's simply their way of navigating through the sea of social interactions. This social disconnect, however, does not equate to loneliness. Sigma males are perfectly content in their solitude. They find joy in their own company, in the quiet corners of their minds. They do not seek validation from others, but find it within themselves. Yet this disconnect can sometimes lead to misunderstandings and miscommunications. Sigma males can be seen as aloof or uncaring, when in reality they simply interact with the world differently. They are not disconnected from society, but connected in their own unique way. For Sigma males, society is a puzzle they choose not to solve. They observe, they analyze, but they do not conform. They exist within their own world, a world that dances to its own rhythm, independent of societal expectations and norms. Perfection, an elusive goal. How does it influence a Sigma male psyche? Let's delve into this intriguing aspect of the Sigma male personality. The Sigma male, a nonconformist by nature, often strives for nothing less than perfection. It's not about impressing others or achieving societal recognition. It's about meeting their own high standards. This relentless pursuit of perfection can be a powerful motivator, driving them to push boundaries and continually improve. However, like a double-edged sword, this pursuit can also lead to some unintended consequences. One of these is the tendency towards self-criticism. Sigma males are often their own harshest critics. They are acutely aware of their flaws and mistakes, and they can be overly harsh on themselves when they fall short of their lofty standards. This can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction, frustration, and even self-doubt. Another consequence of this perfectionist tendency is the setting of unrealistically high standards. Sigma males can sometimes set goals that are almost impossible to achieve. They are driven by a desire to excel, to be the best, and this can lead them to push themselves to the point of exhaustion or burnout. They may even overlook their achievements, always focusing on what they could have done better. But it's important to remember that perfection, as a concept, is subjective and often unattainable. What one person sees as perfect, another might see as flawed. It's a moving target, always just out of reach. And while striving for improvement is admirable, it's equally important to celebrate achievements, however small they may be. Understanding this perfectionist pitfall is crucial for Sigma males. It's about finding a balance, striving for excellence, but also being kind to oneself when things don't go as planned. It's about setting realistic goals and celebrating achievements along the way. It's about understanding that perfection isn't a destination, but a journey that involves growth, learning, and self-discovery. Perfection for Sigma males is both a pursuit and a pitfall. The key is to navigate this complex terrain with wisdom and self-awareness, turning pitfalls into stepping stones towards personal growth and self-improvement. Freedom, a cherished value. But could it become a trap for Sigma males? Let's dive into this paradox. Sigma males are known for their love of freedom and independence. They prefer to tread their own path, free from societal norms and expectations. But sometimes this love for freedom can take a turn and become a trap. Think about it. The freedom that a Sigma male treasures can sometimes become his own prison. When the pursuit of independence reaches its extreme, it can lead to isolation. Sigma males, in their quest to be free, may distance themselves from others, leading to a life of solitude. This isn't always by choice, but a consequence of their relentless need for freedom. Freedom for Sigma males also means being unattached. They pride themselves on not being bound by anything or anyone. While this can be liberating, it can also make them fearful of commitment. They might avoid forming deep relationships or taking on responsibilities that could limit their freedom. This fear of commitment can prevent them from experiencing the richness of deep connections and shared experiences. Moreover, the desire for freedom can also lead to a constant state of restlessness. Sigma males, in their pursuit of independence, are always on the move, always looking for the next big thing. But this constant motion can be exhausting. It can lead to burnout and dissatisfaction, as they are never quite able to settle down and enjoy the fruits of their labor. In essence, while freedom is a core value for Sigma males, it can also become a trap. It can lead to isolation, fear of commitment, and a constant state of restlessness. However, it's important to remember that this isn't a universal rule, but a possibility that some Sigma males may face. The key is to strike a balance, to enjoy the freedom without letting it become a trap. For Sigma males, freedom can be both a dream and a trap. It's a journey of self-discovery and awareness, of understanding when freedom empowers and when it confines. Vulnerability, a human condition. How does it manifest in Sigma males? In the world of Sigma males, vulnerability is often seen as a weakness. It's a concept that feels foreign, even threatening to these self-reliant individuals. They're usually characterized by their strength, independence, and a stoic demeanor that often misrepresents their inner emotional landscape. Sigma males, like everyone else, experience feelings of vulnerability. However, they often deal with it differently. For them, vulnerability becomes a fear, a potential chink in their armor of self-sufficiency. It's not that they don't feel vulnerable, it's that they're afraid to show it, afraid to let their guard down, to face the possibility of being hurt or misunderstood. And so, they build walls. Emotional walls that are meant to protect them from the perceived dangers of vulnerability. These walls, while serving as a protective mechanism, can also lead to isolation. They shield the Sigma male from potential harm, but they also prevent genuine connections from taking root. It's a double-edged sword, providing safety, but at the cost of emotional depth and intimacy. But here's the paradox. Vulnerability, while scary, can also be a source of strength. It's a bridge that connects us to others, deepens our relationships, and fosters empathy. It's through vulnerability that we truly understand and relate to the human experience. Sigma males, therefore, face a unique challenge. They must learn to navigate the waters of vulnerability, to tear down their walls and allow themselves to be seen, flaws and all. It's a difficult task, one that requires courage and self-awareness, but it's also a necessary one. For in the realm of vulnerability lies the potential for growth, connection, and authenticity. So how does a Sigma male conquer this fear of vulnerability? It begins with acceptance. Acceptance of their emotions, their fears, and their human need for connection. It involves acknowledging that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a part of being human, a part of their journey towards self-understanding and personal growth. Vulnerability for Sigma males is a fear often masked, but it's a fear that can be faced, a wall that can be torn down. It's a journey worth embarking on, a path towards a more authentic and fulfilling life. Acceptance, a universal need. How do Sigma males seek it? Let's embark on this exploration. Sigma males, known for their independence and self-reliance, are often seen as enigmatic figures. They're the lone wolves, the ones who prefer their own company to the hustle and bustle of social gatherings. But even amidst this solitude, there lies a deep-seated desire for acceptance. Not necessarily from the world, but from themselves. Self-acceptance for a Sigma male is a complex labyrinth. They are their own toughest critics, often setting incredibly high standards for themselves. This relentless pursuit of perfection can sometimes cast a shadow, making it harder for them to accept their own flaws and imperfections. But here's the thing, these flaws and imperfections are what make us human. They are what make us unique. And for the Sigma male, acknowledging this can be the first step towards self-acceptance. The path to self-acceptance is often riddled with challenges. It requires Sigma males to confront their fears, their insecurities, and their past mistakes. It's like walking through a dark tunnel, not knowing when you'll see the light at the end. But every step taken, every fear confronted, brings them closer to their goal. And in this journey, there's immense potential for personal growth. Every time a Sigma male accepts a part of himself he's been running away from, he grows. He becomes more resilient, more self-aware, and more at peace with himself. This journey is not about seeking validation from the world, but about finding it within oneself. It's about embracing one's individuality and seeing it not as a weakness, but as a strength. It's about Sigma males taking off their armor, looking at their reflection and saying, "I accept you with all your strengths and flaws." In the end, the quest for acceptance is not about reaching a destination. It's about the journey itself. It's about Sigma males finding their own path, their own rhythm, and walking it with courage and conviction. For Sigma males, the quest for acceptance is a journey of self-discovery. In the enigma that is Sigma males, there's a dark side that's rarely seen. As we draw to a close on this exploration of the Sigma male's dark side, it's crucial to remember that these complexities do not define them entirely, but rather, they represent a part of their multifaceted personality. We've unraveled the isolation paradox, where solitude is both a sanctuary and a prison. We've delved into their silent struggle, where the world sees strength and self-sufficiency, but beneath the surface, there's a battle with loneliness and a yearning for a connection that's hard to articulate. We've pondered the emotional enigma of Sigma males, where feelings are deeply experienced, yet seldom shared, creating a chasm between their inner world and their external demeanor. We've explored the social disconnect, where they can mingle with the crowd, but never truly feel a part of it. The perfectionist pitfall, where their high standards for themselves often lead to self-criticism and dissatisfaction. We've dissected the freedom trap, where their desire for independence can sometimes lead to isolation and a sense of detachment from societal norms. We've faced the fear of vulnerability, a daunting prospect for Sigma males who value their privacy and independence above all else. Finally, we've embarked on the acceptance quest, where Sigma males strive to understand and accept their dark side as an integral part of their identity. Every facet of Sigma males we've discussed, from the isolation paradox to the acceptance quest, contributes to their enigmatic persona. They're a tapestry of complexities, woven together to form a unique pattern that's intriguing, captivating, and at times, confounding. The Sigma male's dark side is not a flaw to be corrected, but a part of their identity to be understood and appreciated. It's a testament to their individuality, their strength, and their resilience. Understanding the dark side of Sigma males is a step towards understanding the human condition in all its variety. Every individual, Sigma male or not, has a dark side. Understanding it is the first step towards acceptance, empathy, and ultimately, personal growth.